Today we're going to show you how to properly set up the Google Analytics accounts for your clients in order to set up the new analytics dashboard in your Touchpoints platform. And so it starts with setting up the Google Analytics information for a particular client. We're going to start by visiting Google Analytics. So we're just going to go into the URL, type in Google Analytics. And that's going to pop up a screen asking us to sign into Analytics. Now, if you haven't signed in or haven't created an account, that's another process. But if you do have an account, you're either going to log into that account or you may already be logged in. In this case, I'm already logged in, as indicated by this circle on the right-hand screen. If you are not logged in, click there, log in with your credentials, and then get back to Google Analytics. What we're going to start off with is we're going to go down here to the bottom left-hand corner to the admin section, and we're going to click on admin. And that's going to take us into our admin dashboard in Google Analytics. And the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create an account. We're going to be working with this Your Company over here in my dashboard. So we're going to start off with create an account. And we're going to name this Your Company. And then we're going to set up the analytics for your company. We're going to start with the portal. And then we're going to go over here to the dashboard, and we're going to go to the portal node, and we're going to right click on that. And we're going to click on culture and host names. And we're going to grab that URL. We're going to paste it right here in the website URL. We're going to select other, which is at the very bottom. And then we're going to select the time zone. In this case, we're Central Time, so we're going to hit Chicago. And then we're going to click Get Tracking ID. We've got to check a couple of boxes. This is terms of service, and then some other information from Google. I accept, and I also have already checked all 4 of those boxes here, just because we want the Google Analytics performance to be the best possible. The very next stage is, we're going to come back to this in a second, but we're going to grab this data right here and paste it over into the portal. But before we get started with that, we're going to go ahead and set up the analytics code for the PocketPal mobile app. We're going to click on this back arrow right here to get us back to the main admin. Now you can see we've got the Your Company portal set up here right under properties. We're going to create a new property for the PocketPal. Seems counterintuitive, but we're going to click on website here. And we're going to type in again, Your Company, this time PocketPal. We're going to paste the same URL in here, select Other, select the right time zone, Chicago in this case, get tracking ID. Now we've created the PocketPal property. We're going to go right here to click on the back arrow. And now we want to create a view. So we want to make sure it says Your Company, whatever name it is there, PocketPal, and we're going to create a view here. We're going to click now on mobile app, and we're going to write in Your Company. So this is your client's name, PocketPal. Select time zone, and we're going to hit Chicago. Create view. Now we have now set everything up in Google Analytics, and we have to do one final thing. So what we're going to do is you will have access to an email. I already have it in my system under another client, so I'm going to go grab and copy it. Once you've typed in that email for one of your clients, the best and fastest way to do it is to go to that client where the information is already tied in there. In this case, I'm going to go to this Recon client, and I'm going to click on User Management. And in that User Management, I have this email address, Touchpoints Analytics Web, and this is where we're going to go ahead and click on this. So we're going to click on it until the whole thing's highlighted, and then we're going to copy it. Or if it's your first time, you can type it in. Recommend copying it from another document because it doesn't recognize it. So type it in for the first time, and then you can copy it from one account to the next inside Google Analytics. Now we're going to simply go back to Your Company right here, and we're just going to go into the User Management. And we're going to select the plus or add user sign, and we're going to paste that email right there and hit, you can click anywhere on here. I'm going to uncheck those 2 boxes. That's to give permissions for that email. I'm just going to give the read and analyze and just click add now. Now everything is ready in Google Analytics to set up access to our platform for the new dashboard inside of the Touchpoint system. First thing we want to do is we want to go over here, we're going to click on the portal, and we're going to click on homepage. Now we're going to transfer the tracking information over. So if we go to the main portal node, we go to the homepage, and then we click on SEO. At the very bottom, you're going to see Google Analytics. And in this case, in our demo site, we already have some Google Analytics, but I'm going to replace it with what we've just done. So I'm going to go to your company. I want to make sure I'm on the portal in the Properties tab. I'm going to click on Tracking Information and get a tracking code. And this should be, if you follow those steps, you should see the number at the top with a -1. We're always going to use the tracking code in this case for that. So we're going to put -1 here. Control V, paste it in over here, and we've got the correct information. Now we're going to save and publish. And the next thing while that's saving is we've got to go over here and we've got to get the information for the Pocket Pal. So we're going to go under Properties, Your Company Pocket Pal, and over View, we're going to click on this, and we're going to go to Your Company Pocket Pal again. And then we swing back over here to the left to the Properties column, and we now get the tracking codes, which you should see should be only a number at the top, followed by a -2. If you copy that, we're going to go over here to the main company node. And on the very top, you're going to see Google Analytics here on the 4th tab. And we're going to paste over this and replace that code with a new one. And we're going to save and publish. Okay. Now everything here is ready to go. We've transferred the Google Analytics tracking code over to the portal for both the Pocket Pal and the portal. Next thing we have to do to make sure that the systems are communicating is we have got to get this Google Analytics website ID. To do that, all we simply have to do is copy this URL, Control copy, and open a new tab over here in the other screen and paste that in there and hit enter. This is going to open up our Google Analytics Demos and Tools Account Explorer. And what we're going to do here is we're going to make sure that we're logged into the right account. So I'm going to come over here to this little person icon in the upper right hand corner. I'm going to click Sign Out. And it's going to ask me to authorize in this case. Now you've probably never gone in there, so it may just ask you to sign in or authorize an account. So click here, authorize. You have a pop-up screen that pops up. You'll list out your accounts. I'm going to click on this account, Chip Abernathy. In this case is the one that I want to do. And then I'm going to just refresh this page, and it's going to pull in this information from my Google Analytics account here. And I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to scroll down to the very bottom, Your Company. And you're going to see over here in the property, now I want to select the portal. And it's going to show the view is all website data. This bottom right-hand corner right here, the table ID is the information we want to pull over, copy it, highlight and copy it, and paste it in the very middle box on this page. Then we're going to come back over here. We're going to select Pocket Pal, and we're going to select the Pocket Pal underneath the view as well, which is an important step. And we're going to highlight that number, copy it. We're going to paste it here, and then we're going to save and publish it. Now everything is set up and ready to go for our dashboard analytics on the Touchpoints platform. Now I simply click on Your Company, right click on it, click Create. And we've added a new option here. You see right here, Analytics. So we're just going to type in here, Your Company. You can call it what you like. Analytics, and hit Create. And that's going to pull up a dashboard. Right here you can see it's currently grayed out. I'm just going to hit Save and Publish. Now, this information, if you have had Google Analytics set up for a time period, it will show any data that's been in there for however long you have it set up. And to give you a better look at what that looks like, just simply set it up, and then you can walk through and watch one of our other videos on how to manipulate the information in the Analytics tab. Thanks for watching.